Hello and welcome to the VanRein Compliance Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Dawn. If you're a client, partner, or someone who's been walking this compliance journey with us, this episode is just for you.
Oh, exactly, Dawn. And today we're not only talking about regulations, we're not only talking about audits, but we're talking about you, our great clients, and what you can expect from VanRein Compliance in 2026.
That is right, Rob, because 2026 is a big year for us. And more importantly, it's a year where our clients benefit the most from the work we've been doing behind the scenes.
Exactly. And so what we're going to do this year, we're going to pull back the curtain a little bit, or peel back the onion, as I like to say.
Ooh, yeah.
And really talk about what our internal focus is, what our 2026 theme is here at VanRein. And that theme is focus forward. Mm-hmm. So what does that mean to our great clients? So what that means is VanRein focuses forward. That means there's less noise and more signal. That means there's less reaction and less scrambling. That means there's more clarity. There's more precision, structure, confidence, details in our auditing, policies, procedures, and our training.
Correct. And compliance shouldn't feel chaotic anyways. Anyways. It shouldn't feel like guesswork, and it definitely shouldn't feel like you're always behind. In 2026, our goal is simple. You always know where you stand.
Exactly. So we know where our clients are standing in 2026 because of VRC One, because of all the hard work our team put together and everything that we're working through. So in 2026, our biggest shift from our clients will notice in 2026 is proactively auditing, proactively scheduling touchpoint calls, proactively staying in front of policy changes, and also proactively staying in front of legal changes or law changes, because in 26 there are midterm elections, and also there's supposed to be a hefty overview and update of the HIPAA regulations, privacy and security laws this year. So we're moving from let's fix this before the audit to let's build this so when audits come around, they become more routine, become more comfortable, and we just add them into our daily life.
Yes, this means clear roadmaps, better visibility, and fewer surprises. You'll see us leaning in earlier, flagging risks sooner, tightening controls faster, and helping leadership teams make smarter decisions before they become problems. Yeah. So basically, proactivity and accountability. That's another one. Accountability.
Yep. You'll be holding us accountable through VRC One, through all of our platforms and our notifications and our scripts and our comments, but also we're going to hold you, our great clients, accountable to make sure you're on track with your compliance goals and your needs, and make sure that everything is dialed in perfectly, because your clients are asking you for that. And we really want to make sure compliance becomes part of how you operate. It needs to become part of the business, not something that interrupts your business, because it's not an interruption. It's what you need to do. This is what you need to do and how you need to weave into we need to weave compliance into your organization and into your business.
Right. So you're going to see the big thing is VRC One is getting smarter and simpler. In 2026, our platform has become more central to your experience. We've aligned our controls a little bit more streamlined and simpler, cleaner dashboards, better evidence organization, stronger audit readiness views, and more guided workflows, which is very, very exciting.
Yep. And part of that guided workflows is, yes, we are going to incorporate AI into our workflows. That will be coming later this quarter. We're very particular on how that looks, very particular on the end user experience and what does it look like to our great clients. So we're being very particular and making sure it's dialed in perfectly. So it makes sense and it's easier for you to navigate as our great clients. The other thing too is VRC One isn't just a document portal. Right? It's not just a place to go dump docs and evidence. It's your single source of compliance truth. So think of it this way. You have your evidence up there. You have your reports up there. You have your summary notifications up there. You have everything you need to complete any type of compliance checklist or request from your clients, and everything in the auditing that we request as evidence from VanRein compliance as well. So when an auditor asks a question, you already know the answer. You're already ready to go. And you already know where the evidence lies.
That's right. That's right.
So as we go forward and we take a look at the AI audits and the future of ready compliance. So this is going to be a big change for not only VanRein, but for our clients over the next, I'm going to say 60 days, is what is AI going to look like? So in 26, AI is no longer going to be experimental. We've been playing with it in our beta environments and offline, right? We're not just going to throw it in production, but we're going to turn it from experimental into operational, into regulators. The customers and auditors are paying close attention to all of this, and they're looking at how AI is being used in the environment. So we're going to flip the switch, if you will, and make it clean and tidy for our clients.
Absolutely. We're also going to be rolling out AI audit and AI governance services. And this is designed to meet where you are, where you currently are using AI, internally, externally, however you're using it. So AI-enabled products, or just trying to understand what your exposure is. So we'll help you understand the hard questions before you get asked by your customer or potential, client, that type of thing.
Yeah, and this isn't about slowing down innovation. It's about making sure innovation doesn't become a liability. Because your clients are asking you about how you're using AI. Where are you sending the data? Is it onshore? Is it offshore? How is it being leveraged? What agencies are using the data? Even government agencies, and understanding if there is any fraud that's been going on with the data or theft of the data. So you have to be able to stand up against that, because your clients will ask you, and you'll be audited not only from the government, but from a legal standpoint as well. So it's going to get bigger and more important in 26.
Absolutely. Also, we are bringing more higher touch, more support to you, our customers. Our commitment to our white glove service still remains the same, but it's going to be enhanced. We are going to have touch point calls, and this is based on when you want to meet, how often you want to meet, clearer communication, stronger delivery, faster responses, more structured check-ins, and just a deeper partnership mindset for you. We don't want to be your vendor. We want to be part of your compliance team. That is our goal.
Yep. Yeah. I always say vendors are the ones you buy peanuts from at the ball game, right? Or a beer, right? We're gonna take you for the beer and have fun, but we're an extension of your team. So we are your compliance partners and compliance teams going forward. And more value for our subscription clients. So a lot of our clients are in a subscription model where they leverage our services monthly or quarterly. Some do it annually. It's however they fit. We're that white glove concierge not a platform. I said platform. VRC One is our platform, but we are a white glove concierge service for you, so that we can tailor exactly to your needs. So this includes expanded guidance within, everything from AI to state regulations to changes in the federal regulations, to all of that. Better frameworks of documentation. They are not just templates. They're actually frameworks of how you need to write a privacy policy or an audit policy or an AI policy, because you need to have that now presented to your clients and in your master service agreements and all that. Stronger training support. That's a big thing that Junie and our team has been working very hard on. And Emma, as well as our client project coordinator, is making sure that training is taken care of, making sure it delivers as it needs to you, either in your LMS or using our LMS. Either way works very well. And then a clear executive level high insights. I like to see dashboards, maybe because I'm still 12 mentally, right, Dawn? But
yes.
we need to be able to report quickly, efficiently, and honestly to our executive level, to our ownership level, to our investors, and to our regulators. There we go. To the law. You'll say it that way. To the law, and then to
the man,
to the man, to the woman, and to the lawyers, because you're going to be asked about your audits. You're going to be asked about your policies and all your training and all of that.
Yep. And our goal is really for clients to look back at the end of 2026 and say, we are more mature than we were a year ago. Now, maturity level I'm talking differently. I'm talking maturity and compliance. Typically, maturity level is typically a scale of 1 to 5. 5 is you're very mature you've been in the space, you really understand compliance, you've implemented compliance in your organization, you have it really well maintained, and you maintain it every year. It's like clockwork for you. You've integrated it very seamlessly alongside VanRein in your organization. Whereas maybe you were a 1 at the beginning of 26, and now you're maybe a 3, where you're kind of like, well, I've got my program set. Now I just need to work on the following year's implementation and more integration. So that's really what we're excited to take you along the journey and really grow your maturity in compliance and be compliant. Be compliant. Be compliant. Not yes. Be compliant, but be confident. Confident and compliant at the same time.
How about confidently compliant?
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
There you go. That's it.
I think we relaxed too much over the holidays. Anyway.
I think so. We're all back, right? Well, and so then as a client, it's like, okay, what does that mean for me as a client of VanRein? So as a client of VanRein, that means obviously being very focused on the work, right? Being very focused on how we deliver the work, making sure it's timely, making sure your satisfaction is at the utmost highest, making sure that everything is detailed correctly, making sure that the training is delivered correctly, making sure we have very strong audit outcomes. That is one thing we're working hard with Benny and Don and I as the auditors, is we're going to be very stringent on the audit reports and tell you exactly what you need to do and give you some frameworks of how to implement it. Because we're here to, you've hired us to find those security gaps and risks to your business and risks to your clients. Also going to get you better leadership visibility. So we're going to reintroduce and re-enhance our summary, our management summary dashboard, which we give to all our clients, which is a 3 to 4 page document that shows and details exactly everything we went through as far as auditing and putting all those details together. So you're going to have that. And then compliance that actually supports growth. So we have a lot of clients. That's a thing that they'll start off with HIPAA. They may go 6 months, a year. Oh, we need a SOC 2. Oh, wow, now we need an ISO, or maybe they even go to high trust. So we can handle all of those, even in a FedRAMP and CMMC and all that. We're going to grow alongside you and with you. So as you grow as clients, which we're excited, we want to pour into you and support your growth. And we're here to go every step of the way.
Yep, absolutely. And it means you're not navigating complex frameworks alone. You have a partner. That's us. That's VanRein. You have a partner, and we will help you navigate these waters and get to the HIPAA plus whatever the next compliance program is for you. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, first of all, I think from Don and I is a big thank you. A big thank you to everybody in 2025 that has trusted us. Thank you for all of your dedication to compliance, to ensuring that everything is dialed in. And thank you for being a great partner and business associate of ours in 25. And as we continue into 26, we're just going to continue to elevate that and keep things going.
Yep. And to those continuing with us in 2026, we're excited, very excited about these changes. And to those just joining us in 2026, we are ready for you. So come on board.
Yep.
Partner with us.
Yep. This year, it's all about focus. It's all about maturity in how we audit. It's about focus and direction and how we take care of you as our clients and making sure we're building compliance programs that actually work and provide value.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for being part of the VanRein family. We very much appreciate it.
Yep. 100%. All right. That is how we're going to VanRein in 2026. We're excited that you're here. Thank you for a great year in 25, and get ready to work hard and have a lot of great value. All right. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.